my friends who love science. Today I wanted to talk to you about life cycles. Everything that is alive grows, and everything that grows has a life cycle. On my videos, I have two stories that have life cycles in them. One is called Bob and Otto, and the other one is called Tad and Dad. After we learn about life cycles, check out those videos again and see if you can see how those life cycles happen in the stories. So, in Tad and Dad, we looked at how a frog grows. Frogs are alive, they eat, they grow, so they have a life cycle. First, we have to have a grown-up frog, right? A nice grown-up frog. The grown-up frog lays eggs. I'm going to draw an arrow because he's going to make eggs. Look at these frog eggs. They kind of look like eyeballs. Little white eggs with black circles in the middle. Out of the egg will come, can you guess? A tadpole. Look, he kind of looks like a fish. He's just a body and a tail. He doesn't have legs like the grown-up frog. So out of the egg comes the tadpole. Next, something cool starts to happen to that tadpole. He starts to grow legs. Look at that. This tadpole has little tiny baby legs. And then that tadpole eats and eats and grows some more, and soon he turns into a froglet. Look at the froglet. He has 2 legs in the front, 2 legs in the back, but he still has a tail. Does the grown-up frog have a tail? Nope. So he is a froglet. So, here we go. Then the froglet eats and grows, and soon he turns into a grown-up frog. So look at this. It's kind of like a circle, isn't it? So grown-up frogs lay eggs. Out of the eggs come tadpoles. Tadpoles eat and grow, and soon they grow legs. Then they eat and grow some more, and soon they're a froglet with 4 legs and a tail. Then they eat and grow some more, their tail falls off, and they are a grown-up frog. How cool is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps to becoming a grown-up frog. Let's try another one. Are you ready? Let's think about, and Bob and Otto, there was a caterpillar. Do you guys remember what caterpillars turn into? Caterpillars turn into a butterfly. But how do they get there? So let's think about it. So first there's the grown-up. The grown-up is the butterfly. The butterfly goes off and lays eggs. See the egg on the leaf? Teeny tiny white little egg. So the butterfly's going to lay some eggs. Then out of the egg comes the caterpillar. He gets very, very hungry. He eats lots and lots of leaves, and then he spins a chrysalis. Some friends know the Very Hungry Caterpillar book, and in that book they say he makes a cocoon. But if he's going to turn into a butterfly, he has to make a chrysalis. A moth makes a cocoon. Butterflies with beautiful colors make chrysalis. So, he makes a chrysalis. Then, inside the chrysalis, that caterpillar starts to grow wings. And when he's done growing them, he comes out and he is a butterfly. Then the butterfly drinks nectar from flowers, lays eggs. Out of the egg comes a caterpillar. He eats the leaves. Then he makes a chrysalis. And out of the chrysalis comes a butterfly. And it just keeps going in that circle. That is the life cycle of a butterfly. I have another one for you. This one's kind of cool. This one, I bet you'll never guess what it is. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the part that we don't really see very often. Okay, so this is a close-up picture of it. Do you know what kind of an insect that is? That is one stage of the life cycle of something that when it's a grown-up will look like this. That's right, a ladybug. So let's look at the life cycle of a ladybug. Here's the grown-up. Grown-up ladybug. Grown-up ladybug lays eggs. Look at, that's a whole bunch of little yellow eggs. Grown-up ladybug lays eggs. Out of the eggs comes, this is a fun scientist word, pupa. Can you guys say pupa? A pupa is not an egg, and it's not a grown-up. That doesn't look anything like that ladybug, does it? A pupa. A pupa. The pupa grows and eats and grows and changes into the larva. And I showed you the bigger picture of him. This is the same one, just bigger, closer so you can see better. Larva. The larva eats and eats and eats, and then changes into the ladybug. So let's look at that life cycle again. Ladybug lays eggs. Out of the eggs comes the pupa. There's our new scientist word. And here's another new scientist word. The pupa grows and turns into a larva, and the larva turns into a ladybug. Larva, adult, eggs, pupa, larva. Adult, eggs, pupa, larva. It's a cycle. It just keeps going around and around. That is a ladybug life cycle. All right, let's see if you can guess. Here's my last one. Anything that grows has a life cycle. So rocks don't grow, right? So they don't have a life cycle. Dirt doesn't grow. It doesn't have a life cycle. But these grow. See if you can guess. What is that? You're right, an apple. Apples grow, right? They grow on, do you know, where does an apple come from? Apple trees. That's right. So let's look at the life cycle of an apple. The grown-up is the tree. The tree grows flowers or blossoms. Kind of hard to see, but they're little white blossoms on an apple tree. Out of the blossom grows an apple. Inside the apple is seeds. Have you ever opened up an apple and found seeds inside? And if those seeds go into the ground and get covered with dirt, we need to make another arrow. They will, let's fix my arrow. They will, if they go down into the ground and into the dirt, the seeds will grow. Here's a new scientist word, a seedling. A seedling is what we call a baby tree. So then the baby tree drinks water and rain, and then it grows and grows into a grown-up tree. And this is my cat. This is my cat, Peppy. Is she alive? Does she grow? What does a baby cat look like? Do you know what a life cycle of a cat is? Peppy is a grown-up, but she used to be a baby. What do we call a baby cat? That's right, a kitten. And she ate and ate and ate, and now she's a grown-up, and she's so cute. Can you say hi, Peps? Say hi. Look at my pretty gold eyes. All right, friends, take my silly cat off of our work, and we will look at life cycles one more time. Are you ready? Let's do the life cycle of a tree. So we have a grown-up tree. It grows blossoms. On the blossoms grows apples. Inside the apple is seeds. The seeds, my kitty's not helping us, huh? Seeds turn into plants. And the plant, the scientist word for the baby tree plant, the plant that is a baby tree, is seedling. So we get a seedling. That's a baby tree. And blossoms are what we call the flowers on a tree. I hope you learned lots of stuff about life cycles, and I hope you go outside and see if you can find things that are growing and think about the life cycle of that thing that's growing. And what's your life cycle? You're a human being. People are human beings. What's our life cycle? Have you always been the same, or are you growing and changing too? Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. Have a great day.